Hey guys, I wanted to share my experiences as I travel the world to give my conferences, to show you where I've been, what I've learned, and to show you a little bit of what I do every day. First of all, I arrived in London and I just love London. Everything is different, the atmosphere is very electric, there are artists in the streets, I love the city. I just had to remember how to get by with the tube system. And then I went to a hotel I really like called the Citizen M Hotel. They had a lot of creative decorations, light dancing. Hey guys, I'm now in my hotel room at the Citizen M Hotel. There are a lot of cool things in this hotel. I will show you more, but right now in the room you need to see this books from the School of Life, which is a concept from a guy a philosopher who thought, I'm going to teach people what they haven't learned at school, why we hate cheap things, how to find love. So there are a lot of things about confidence and love and how to live in a real life. And they give me some chocolate. And that's the most important thing. That's the kind of gadget that I love. Oh. And finally, in the morning, I start to give my speech at the Global Innovation Forum.
To fool an adult audience like you, who are not even drunk. I mean, some of you are, I don't know. 9:30, it's not my business. But to fool your sharp-minded senses, we need to be able to invent invisible sleight of hands, build gimmicks to direct your attentions, to influence you, to give you optical illusions, and that requires to be super inventive.
And as I was talking, there was a guy who was drawing on the side and just doing a summary of what I was saying. I'm on my way to see an acting teacher that I used to have when I was studying acting in London, and I had a great time with him, so we are going to meet him now. So I am with Lawrence, who was my acting teacher at the Actor Center, and that's his studio now. Look at that, look at this place, this amazing place. It's called the home studio, and yeah, that's where people act. Right here, that's where you teach. And this teacher, if you go to London and want to learn some acting, you have to go with him. And then I got to see other friends before I leave, just catch up with them. And then I'm on the Eurostar to go back to Paris before I leave to Chicago. As I only had one day before London and Chicago, I had to prepare my stuff pretty quickly. And I had to pack up a lot of books with me. Change the pounds I put in my wallet for the dollars that I need to spend there. And my wife brings me to the airport. We get an early morning sandwich for some reason. And then I'm ready to go. And I'm just going to Chicago for the weekend. So that's kind of crazy. I'll leave on Saturday morning, come back on Monday morning. I think I'm going to be really destroyed. I have 1 or 2 days to chill after that. I never get tired of those moments where the plane just flies in the air. It's always a magical moment for me. I even like those moments at night when everyone's watching movies and sleeping. And now I'm in the taxi to go to the Eaglewood Resort Spa with my wonderful driver. We're kind of stuck now.
Hey, welcome to Chicago, guys. See Obama. Better than the one we got now. A crappy idiot.
Look at that. That's true America.
Obama.
Yeah, it's not the new guy you have here. And we get to the Eaglewood Resort and Spa, a very beautiful place with a spa and endless corridors to get to my room. That was a little bit crazy, but it was a beautiful place. Just look at the view. That's winter, guys. That's true winter.
What we do at workshops is drink margaritas.
That's how it starts. And I started with a little bit of magic. I just want you to tell me the name of a card that comes to your mind. Don't pick Queen of Hearts. You had Queen of Hearts. You had Queen of Hearts, right? I knew you had. Keep this card in your mind. I don't want to know what it is. We have to start by being like kids at first, dreaming big, and let ourselves, don't censor ourselves. And then you can use your logical brain, and you need a balance between those two things, right? But what is really undermined today is the first phase, the attitude, and that's what I want to focus on today. So you need to be fast. see, then you can micro-adjust, then you can learn along the way. Like we care because we care, and we piss because we piss, and it's like backfire, so you're like, okay. So instinctively, forgive yourself. Say, fuck it, okay? I forgive myself automatically, hey!
And now we're going back to the airport with those crazy ladies.
For I-294 West, I-190 South toward Indiana, O'Hare.
Okay.
O'Hare.
And we're back at the airport at Chicago. I'm taking this flight with Sonia Choquette, and we board pretty early.
Alone in the plane. So alone in the plane.
2 days after, I go directly back to London. And who I meet in the train? Sonia Choquette.
The same plane from Chicago to Paris, of course, and now we see each other.
In London or in Paris? Going
Same
to London?
train. We didn't know.
I have no idea. Can't get rid of it.
So now it's a plane, now it's a train. All right, so bye-bye for now.
And not only I got to talk for the movie industry leaders, but I also facilitated a 2-hour session with people brainstorming. And I got to see my friend in Chim, which is a suburb that is an hour away from London. It's a little bit of traveling, but it's worth it. It's worth to see all those people again. And here I am again in Luxembourg for a speech. What a great stage at the Marketers Gala organized by Farvest. I got 500 people in the room, and it was just a great speech. I loved it, the audience was nice, and the cocktail after was really fun. I get a picture with the star, and that's it for the month of November.